Assalamu alaikum and welcome. You're watching Real English News along with your host Sharif Akram Yamani. Well, let's have a look on today's top headlines. 14 killed, 20 injured in a bus accident in Andhra Pradesh. Panama to lead agitation against unemployment. Cell phones banned in Telangana schools and colleges. South Central Railway conducts meeting with Honorable Ministers of Member of Parliament from Telangana. Mission Kakatiya likely to take off this month. Bengaluru violent protest over allegedly sexually assault on a schoolgirl, teacher held. A horrifying incident where 14 killed and 20 injured in a bus accident in Andhra Pradesh in Anantapur district, whereas Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu of Andhra Pradesh and Jagan Mohan Reddy showed mishap grief on this. Senior official and police rushed to the spot and took a brief and rescue operation. The driver of the APS RTC bus with the registration number AP28Z1053 lost control over the wheel while reporting trying to avoid hitting an auto rickshaw. The toll is likely to go, police said. The injured passengers have been admitted to hospitals in Anantapur, Penkonda and Bangalore. Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu and leader of the opposition, that is Ms. Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, expressed shock over the mishap. The bus was carrying about 60 passengers. Information Minister, that is Palla Raghunath Reddy, who was in Vijayawada to attend a congress and conference of district collectors, has left for Anantapur. He told media that negligence by the bus driver had led to the mishap. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has sent 3 ministers to the accident site. Naidu has announced ex gratia of rupees 5 lakhs to the kin of those who died and rupees 2 lakh to those who seriously injured. A road winding is in progress on Penkonda Madakarisa stretch. Construction material was dumped at several points, reducing the road width. The bus hit the protective wall on the road and fell into the valley. The deceased have been identified as Sekhar Lakshmi Narayana Ashok Kumar, Gadkar Narendra Narasimha Murthy, Hanumant Raidu and Ram Krishna. The other victims are yet to be identified. Karimnagar former MP, that is Purnam Prabhav, on Wednesday announced that he would lead an agitation against the rising unemployment in Telangana state. Addressing a press conference at Gandhi Bhavan here, Panama accused the TRS government of having failed to fulfill the promise of providing employment to the youths and students. He remained that Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao had claimed that the Dharna Chowk at Indira Park would be deserted after the formation of his government, as no section of the society would have any grievance. However, he said one of the other group is staging protests at Dharna Chowk demanding resolution of their problems. Similarly, as against KCR promises that the only student would be done in Osmania University, he said both faculty and students are holding protests in the OU premises as the government had failed to fulfill the promises made to them. Punnala claimed that students and youth who have made several sacrifices during Telangana statehood agitation have been completely ignored by the government. The government wrong policies have led to an increase in unemployment across the state. He said he would soon launch an agitation against the unemployment by talking to all students of the JCs along.
ప్రభుత్వం పలికే చిలక పలుకులన్నీ వారితోటి పలికిస్తా ఉన్నారు. అశోక్ నగర్ సెంటర్లలో కోచింగ్ తీసుకున్న వృధా. ఇప్పటి వరకు చేసినటువంటి ఖర్చు తీసుకున్న కోచింగ్ డబ్బులు మీ రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం నుంచి ఇప్పిస్తారని అడుగుతా ఉన్నాం.
The classrooms are now mobile free zones. Telangana government has taken a bold and surprising decision to ban the usage of mobile phones in schools and college institutions. According to the sources, the reason behind this student moves in a rise in a misuse of cell phones in the schools. From now onwards, neither the student nor teachers are allowed to carry mobiles into the classrooms. Commissioner of School Education, Telangana, issued the order to this effect on December 31st, 2014. He has asked the district education officer and the regional joint director of school education to implement the instructions. The orders say the use of cell phones in education institution is prohibited, that neither teachers nor students should be permitted to carry mobiles in the classroom premises. As a part of the series of meetings being conducted by the South Central Railway Executive with the Honorable Ministers and members of the Parliament, representative the under area of the jurisdiction of SCR, a meeting is held with the Honorable MPs at a Rail Nilayam, Secunderabad today, that is 7th of January 2015. Honorable members of Parliament, both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, mainly from Telangana state and primarily representing the areas falling under Secunderabad and Hyderabad of division of SCR, took part in this meeting. Shri Srivastav briefed the August gathering on the performance of South Central Railway, also various measures being taken for improving services to the passengers on both zones. In his address, Shri Bandura Dattira, Honorable Union Minister of State for Labour and Employment, the independent charge, appreciated the initiative of SCR in convening this meeting. While expressing happiness that the most of the MPs from Telangana participated in this meet, he advised that the demand for the railway of development activities should be properly personalized.
నా సికింద్రాబాద్ పార్లమెంట్ సంబంధించినటువంటి రైల్వే డిగ్రీ కళాశాల, రైల్వే హాస్పిటల్, అదేవిధంగా సౌత్ సెంట్రల్ రైల్వే ఉన్నటువంటి రావాల్సినటువంటి రైల్వే మెడికల్ కాలేజ్.
The pylon of Telangana government ambitious project Mission Kakatiya for the restoring more than 45,000 lakes and seas is likely to be inaugurated by the Union Water Resources Minister, that is Uma Bharati, in the third week of January in Warangal. Whereas 6 crore rupees was sanctioned for the water irrigations of lakes and dams by Telangana government. Bangalore, a horrifying incident once more seen in the IT city. Bangalore second class were illegally molested by a male teacher in the school premises. Reports said that on Wednesday that the shameful incident happened a couple of days back. The minor girl was allegedly molested by the physical educational teacher, who has now been taken into the custody by the Bangalore police. Infruited with the disturbing development, several parents today protested against the allegedly molestation of the minor girl. The protesting parents also clashed with the school authorities and demanded the accused to be handed over for the punishment. The police, which is initially tried to convince the protesters, had to resort to mild lathi charge to disperse the agitation crowd after the situation went out of control. Speaking to the media later, Bangalore Police Commissioner, that is M.N. Reddy, confirmed that a 7-year-old school girl was sexually assaulted in her school and the accused teacher has been taken into custody. Reddy also assured swift probe into the case and urged the people to remain calm and peaceful. Justifying police action on the protester, Reddy said the victim parents, along with some other locals, were demanding that the accused be handed over to them for instant justice, which was objected to the policeman present there. Reddy said the protester did not relent to the request of police and tried to take law into their own hands. This led to the police use tear gas and lathi charge to disperse the agitators. The Bangalore Police Commissioner appealed to the public to remain calm and warned that police won't allow them to take law into their own hands. He assured that the situation has been taken under control. In 2014, several cases of sexual exploitation of minor school girls were reported and exported from Bangalore. Let's have a look on today's sports news. Pakistan picks young squads leave out senior for World Cup. Dented by the absence of match fixing and winning of off-spinner Saeed Ajmal, who has been banned for illegal action, Pakistan on Wednesday picked up a battery of 5 pace bowlers and 2 spinners for its squad for the Cricket World Cup, where it has been placed in the same qualifying groups as India. It's been a special summer for me, says Steve Smith. The success against India this summer has been outstanding from a team and individual point of view, said Australian skipper, that is Steve Smith, who became only the second batsman to score 4 successive hundreds in 4 Test series on Wednesday. Tough for bowlers on flat pitch, says Mohammad Shami. He managed to notch up a 5 wicket haul, but Indian middle pacer Mohammad Shami today said it was too tough to bowl on the flat deck here, and his team's bowler should not be criticized for conceding 572 runs to Australia in ongoing fourth and final cricket test. Senior men boxing nationals to start on 8th January. The big names would be missing in action, but more than 300 boxers would be winning for the top honours when the 60th National Championship are held here from Thursday after a gap of more than 2 years. Campaign trail start for Prince Ali in Melbourne. FIFA presidential candidate Prince Ali bin Al Hussein heads to Melbourne for Friday's AFC Extraordinary Congress, aiming to convince Asian members he is the man to clean up world soccer's governing body. Let's have a look on today's stock market. Sensex for today stand with 27,507.54 with 0.03%, whereas Nifty for today stand with 8,284.00 with 0.2%. Let's have a look on today's gold and silver rates as per Malabar Golds. According to Malabar Gold, today's gold rates, that is Wednesday 7th of January, are as follows. For 22 carats of gold, for 10 grams rupees 25,770, whereas for 24 carats of gold, for 10 grams rupees 27,250. Silver rates for today, for 10 grams rupees 390. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast of 5 regions of Telangana state. Hyderabad minimum temperature 20 degrees Celsius and maximum 29 degrees Celsius. Karimnagar minimum temperature 20 degrees Celsius and maximum 30 degrees Celsius. Mehboob-Nagar minimum temperature 22 degrees Celsius and maximum 30 degrees Celsius. Nizamabad minimum temperature 16 degrees Celsius and maximum 31 degrees Celsius. Whereas today's minimum temperature of Medak district stand with 20 degrees Celsius and maximum 29 degrees Celsius. Let's have a look on headlines once again. 14 killed, 20 injured in a bus accident in Andhra Pradesh. Panama to lead agitation against unemployment. Cell phones banned in Telangana schools and colleges. South Central Railway conducts meeting with Honorable Ministers of Member of Parliament from Telangana. Mission Kakatiya likely to take off this month. Bengaluru violent protest over allegedly sexually assault on a schoolgirl teacher held. Headlines in details. That's all in this newscast for today. Keep watching Real English News. This is your host Ikram Yamani. Sign off for the day. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.